Hey everyone, welcome to a live switching operations for the Christmas Eve. For Christmas Eve, I'm sorry, tongue twisted a little bit. I've been up a little bit for over maybe 2.5 hours trying to get everything situated, and I did do a little switching this morning, not much, but I wanted to be prepared for this run of this live operations. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to do a full switching operations. This is going to be a very, very, very long live session. So I'm not going to ask any questions. I will not reply to anything so that I can get this done. My main purpose is to try to do this and hopefully in a timely manner. So I'm going to give this a shot. I'm still trying to situate rail cars everywhere so that I'll be able to do this. And since no one is in here right now, that is a win-win situation for me, so I'll be able to get a lot done. The engines I'm going to be using is my two Ayrton Genesis, a Jeep 7 and a Jeep 9, and then a Bachmann. The Rock Island is a Bachmann. And I'm going to say these babies work good together. Another thing, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drag the main train up so I'll be clear when I go out to the main, because I'm going to be doing a long drag out. So let's first move this baby up out of the way. I will not do any horns or car counts. That's just going to take too long to do a car count. I will explain everything that I'm doing in detail. All right, we are clear of the main. I'm going to need to go line that switch. All right, next thing we're going to adjust this camera just a little bit. That'll work. All right. Like I said, since a lot of people are not in here yet, I can get this done a lot faster. So let's get, oh, one more thing, my switching tool. Can't do nothing without it. Got my switching tool, check. I didn't bring a switch list to this one because pretty much don't need one. We're going to be doing the VIP train to be heading to this track here, to the Sausalito siding, which is here. When we pull, let me explain everything to you. What's going to happen? This train here, these two engines here, will pull this train over to VIP. And then we're going to build a train to replace this train that's going to Sausalito siding. Okay? This one is going to VIP. The new train that's coming out of VIP will then go to the bottom of the yard until we get clear to take it to Jackson Yard, which is over here. So a lot of you already know how I do this switching operations. So for the new ones, just pay close attention to what I'm doing, and I'll explain everything in detail in the beginning before I do anything. But first, let me explain what we're going to be building over here from Jackson Yard, which is over here in VIP. And once again, to all of those, this is Jackson Plastic. We got to pull a tank car and a hopper, depending on what the foreman says at the company. The next one is the VBS buildings. We're going to be pulling a box car and a grain hopper. Now, I got rid of the tank car because the tank car didn't really go with that silos. Those are silos, not chemical silos for liquids. So I decided to change it back to hoppers. So it's now boxcar hopper, boxcar hopper. And then we will grab another boxcar and a hopper for the second VBS building. This is VBS number 1. That's VBS number 2 on the end. It doesn't go 1, 2. It goes 1, 2. So you have the VBS. Now Mariani, all we're gonna do is buy. We ain't buying nothing. We're gonna grab 5 hoppers. Actually, 3 are on spot. So, and there's 2 already there, and there's 3 on spot and 2 over there. So actually, that hopper, those 2 hoppers don't belong here. They belong over here. That one on the very end, this hopper goes to Jackson Plastic, and the other hopper goes up here to Jackson VBS number 2. So there are certain hoppers that we have to pull over here. And then here's the other hopper for Mariani, and then the 3 tank cars. So what we're going to be grabbing out of the yard over there is we're going to grab 4. We're going to grab 4 hoppers and 3 tank cars out of the Jackson yard. Remember, anything that's brown or blue in this size will be coming over here to Mariani. Anything in this size, like a 2-bay hopper, which are over there, they will come over here. So we already got the train that's already set for Mariani, and as you can see, it's pretty much already done. So we wouldn't have to worry about anything. But we do have to change out this car because, like I told you earlier, we don't do tank cars on VBS 1 anymore. It'll be hopper. So dispatch will have to inform them that that tank car needs to go back to Jackson Yard. It can stay here on the siding, which is fine, and we'll take it from there. Another thing that we're more likely are going to be grabbing is some cement hoppers to take over to Ajax Cement, which is still in construction, sort of, but we're still going to switch it out. And the refinery. I did finish rebuilding the refinery. I did fix the platform. I worked on it this morning, and it's now up and operational. It's now going to be over here instead of over there because I wanted it close to the road. And then the receiving area will be over here now in its original spot because that's where it was in originally. So we're pretty much, and this is still in the process of being built, so I'm still working on this too. So as you can see, we have 2 cars on spot and 1 in reserve. So when we come around, we're going to pull these 2 cars here, set this car to track 1, and then bring in like, well, we got 2 more cars coming in. So we pretty much got a light train. I wouldn't say a full train, but it's going to be pretty light. So that's one situation. Then we have our grain hoppers that going over to the feed mill at the grain elevator and to the loading platform. And let's go over here. Man, All right. See, we got a loading platform here, and we got the unloading inside the building. So we will be bringing in a loaded hopper and an empty hopper, which we already pretty much got set already over here on the yard track. So we will be pulling a lot of cars out and setting them out. So be mindful. The Ajax and feed mill are on a separate train. So when we pull those cars out, they will go to a certain track over here in the yard, and then we will take care of that accordingly. So I hope everybody got an understanding of what we're going to be doing. Like I said, I won't be answering any questions or anything. I'm going to try to get this done. There will be no car counts whatsoever, but there will be a slow run. So it's going to be a long one. So let's try to do this. Right. Set this back up here on my makeshift stand for my phone. All right. First thing first, we got to do a brake test, an oil check. We're going to do the full run. We're going to check the engines out, make sure everything is set. Hopefully maintenance will be here to help us as well. So we have our 3 engines. We're going to start on the Rio Grande first. We're going to check the oil. We're going to check all the fluids and check the brakes. And Rio Grande is clear. We changed 2 brake pads on the front and 2 brake pads on the rear. On the 1227, the water level was good. The radiator antifreeze was good. The oil was good. We changed 4 brake pads on the front and 1 brake pad on the back. The Mopac was low on oil, so we put oil in. It was low on water, so we added water, and it was low on antifreeze, so we took care of that as well. We replaced all the brake pads on the Mopac. All of them been replaced. All right, we're gonna check the lights. What train is this? All right. I had to make sure the horn. The horn is good. The bell is good. We're only going to be using 1 horn on 1 engine. That's the head engine, which is the Rio Grande, the 5922. So it's good. Now we're going to do the brake test. All right, I hope y'all can hear this. All right, brake test begin. Release the independent. Release the dynamic. Bail it off. Reapply independent. Brake test is good. We are clear. We are ready for our rail run. So we're finna drag over. We're gonna go to track 1, just for the simple fact that it's pretty much empty. And we're gonna set everything to track 1. I had to get it over that magnet. All right, we're gonna drag out. Now, most of our cars are in track 3 and track 1 too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to track 3 and we're going to drag out the train and then pick up our cars out of track 3 and then take it from there. What I did is I switched the 2 engines around. I put the 1227 on the end and the 5922 in the center. Oh, God. Well, there's my one blunder. I can't do a do-over now. All right. Okay, the 2-bay hopper is one of our Mariani cars. So what I'm gonna do is pretty simple. And then we're gonna shove back a little bit. Get it in the clear so we can go into track 2. Alright, we got a PLG on track 2. And that's gonna do it. Now that tank car, we're gonna set it also there for the time being, because we don't need it, but we need to get it out of the way. All right, we got a PLG, and we're gonna shove. Let's see if this magnet works. Oh, nope. We're gonna red zone uncouple. Now, I'm just sitting trying to get my cars out of the way so it'll be a whole lot easier when I do my run. Dang, I just messed that up. Ah, it worked. Now this pro car is going to be the very last car on the bottom, because that'll be our last stop on the second to the last stop on our switching. So we're going to set it back in track 3. And pick up our other pro car, other refinery car that's in track 2. And we're going to set it on top of that one. And our Mariani cars as well. Pin didn't fall. We're gonna red zone. Make sure this baby is coupled. She's coupled now, so we're good. Now we're gonna drag out. That dang tank car. There's our Pro car. And then there's our Mariani cars also. Now, what did I say? How many cars that I was going to need for Mariani? 2, 3. So we're going to need these 4 tank cars, and then this one hopper with the other hopper that's at the top. So everything is here that we need. So we're going to do this. Drag up. Give it a little nudge to uncouple. Not over the magnet. The shelf back. And let's try this again. I missed the magnet again. There we go. Now, how I'm going to block this, I don't know. I might block it a little different than I did the last time. So we got the majority of our Mariani cars, which is good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 3 cars that we don't need and put them back into track 2. Now here's our Pro car. But watch what I do to take care of that situation. See, we got one Pro car already down there, and we need our other 2 rail cars, which they're pretty much together. Be good, girl. Be good, be good. I am shoving with a lot of weight, so it's going to buckle every once in a while. And some of these cars are not weighed down completely like I want them to. So we're going to shove these two cars in, plus this car. We'll take care of that car later, because it doesn't belong in the run. Actually, it does belong, because it goes to Jackson Plastic. I need to change the wheels on this car. All right. Now we got all our Mariani cars together. Now it's time to put most of this train together. So we got all we got left is VBS. So we got the front end, most of the middle of the train done, which is the Mariani, and now we're gonna try to finish up the tail ends. What happened? Now what I'm gonna, no, come on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this train in track 1. Because that's what we gotta work with next is the VDS. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna pull some of the train and put it, take it out of the way. And plus, I'm going to get rid of this car that's getting on my damn nerves. If I didn't love this yellow tank car, I would have got rid of it a long time ago. See, these cars over here is the VBS cars. Alright, we're going to PLG. Now we're going to go and pick up the Mariani train. Now, we got the Mariani train. We're going to cut off here with the pro car. We're going to PLG and we're going to pick up the rest of our oil cars. Now on our switch list and comments, they say we have 2 more cars that need to take over there, but they're not to be spotted. So we're going to set them on the spur, on the curve, I guess you could say. Now this car and that car right there that's behind the black car, that short tank car, that white short tank car in track 1, that's our shipping car. And they're going to be on the very bottom. PLG. This car also, I need to change the wheels on it. I'm going to put some 36s on here. Hopefully it'll stay on track a little bit better with the 36s. And then this car is just light. I might have to switch the next time on the other side, because the other side is much better in switching. It can withstand everything. This side, I'm just having too many issues. Yeah, I'm gonna switch on the other side. My engines are having issues. Now we pretty much got everything blocked up. Now it's time to do VBS. Now be mindful, all of the cars for VBS is in track 1, so all we have to do is set them over to track 2. Now we don't need a hopper for Jackson Plastic because we already got one over there. And we don't need a hopper for VBS 1 because we got one over there. But we're going to take, we're not even going to take a spare. So we're just going to grab what we need to finish the job over there. And so our switch list just tells us to grab what we need from a box car and another hopper. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. Dang magnet. Now this is the hopper that we are going to be taking. And this is another hopper that we're going to put in spare. We don't need a resin car. So we won't take a resin car. We don't need one of the hoppers because we got one in spare. So we're going to take this hopper for VBS 2. That brown box car down there for VBS 2. Like I said, this car will be for VBS 1. And this car will be for VBS 1. And then everything else we'll put back in somewhere. So let's give this a shot. First thing first, we're going to pick up our tank car for VBS 1. I mean for Jackson Plastic, excuse me. Jackson Plastic, my apologies. It's down here in track 3. This car right here. So we got our car for Jackson Plastic. And it's the only car that we're going to take over there because, like I said, we got a spare already over there. So we're going to drag. This will be the very bottom car on our train. Now, what I can do, since we got our the box car, We're going to shove it back down and clear because we got to pick up that car and put it on top of the Longview car, which is our other car right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to shove it back in there. And we're just going to shove down just enough in the clear. We're going to uncouple. Up, drag. Damn it. All right, we're going to drag, pick up our other car, this car here, and set it on top of this car here in that VBS 1 block. This is our other car for VBS 2. I'm not going to worry about that car right now. I'm going to take care of one thing at a time. Dang magnets. Alright, we got a PLG. Now I'm going to set that car on top of that. Then go back in, pick up the box car, and set it on top. Now we're going to drag. Now this is going to be pretty simple. We're going to drag, shove in, drag out 3, set 1 to the train, set 1 back to 2, and then go, well, we can't set it to 2, we'll set it to 1. I didn't line that switch either. And then we'll go back and set the other train, and then we pretty much will be done with blocking the outbound train for VBS. Dang magnet. These are the last 2 cars here. Now this train is not going to VIP, it's going to the siding, Sesito siding. We already got a train already over here that's prepared to go to VIP. We got a PLG, and all we're gonna do is we're just gonna set that one car. Forgot about the magnet. Ah, crap. And then we got our last car. Now we'll block the train, put it all in order, and then we'll be ready to take it to Cecito siding, or we'll do an interchange. We're not going to take it. We'll let Santa Fe take it. Oh, wait. We'll just do this. Oh, wait. Now we're going to take the whole train and put it to track 1 so we can verify the train and make sure everything is correct. It's always important before you drag out that you check to make sure the train is correct. Dang couple. Ah, come on, girl. All right. Dang rail car over there, pain in the butt. All right, we're gonna look at the train, and the conductor on the train is gonna also verify everything that he has done, and he's gonna call out the road numbers. There's 3 people on this crew. You got the pin puller, you got the crew leader, and you got the conductor on the engine. Now, the most important thing we want to do is we're going to check our train to make sure we got everything right. We don't want to make any mistakes. So we're going to shove this train into track 1 and confirm everything. And starting off the bottom, we have a shipping car for the refinery. We have 1 car. Next, we have our 4 receiving cars. Oh, wait a minute. This blue tank car is about to get on my nerve again. Plus, this is what's making it happen. That magnet, the holes on the car is too low, and I haven't set the magnet correctly to the right size, so it's hitting the magnet and it's buckling the train. So I apologize for that. All right, we got our 4 tank cars. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 2 white, 2 black. Those are confirmed. We have our Mariani cars. We have 1 white tank car. We have a resin, not a resin, a hopper. We should have 2 hoppers and 4 tank cars in all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tank cars and then 2 hoppers. That's confirmed. And then VBS. VBS, there's all our Mariani cars. Here's our VBS cars. We have 1 tank car. We have, that's for Jackson Plastic. Then we have our VBS car, which is right here. Box car on VBS 1. This is VBS 1, the red Transportation Corporation of America. That's our other VBS 1 car. In VBS 2, we have a hopper and a box car. So it's hopper, box, hopper, box. That's the easiest part of this. Now, we have confirmed everything, but we have an issue. We forgot to put the white tank car for the other white tank car in. So that tank car is sitting right here. There is our white tank car. It is the last car in our switching job. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this, we're going to make this cut, set this car out on the ladder, and then we'll be done. We'll pick it up on the end when we drag out. And then we'll confirm the train one more time. And then we're going to PLG, and like I said, we're going to set this car out to the ladder. And then the rest of the rail cars, we're going to set them in track 2. Well, actually, we're going to set it in track 3 and then shove everything into track 2. Where am I going? I'm going to uncouple this car and shove it by hand because this magnet just buckled this train. Like I said, when I go off air, I'm going to adjust the magnets. I don't know why I didn't remember to do that. Alright, we got a PLG and you're going to shove. Dang, I forgot the rest of it. I thought I had everything with me to shove over there. Guess not. Like I said, I thought I had all this together so I could shove it in there. I guess it came uncoupled on the magnet. Or I probably uncoupled it the wrong car, so. Ooh. Bucket again. Now our last two moves. Drag out, PLG, pick up the car, and then count or look at our train again. Now let's confirm everything. On this drag out, we're going to confirm everything that we got. We got hopper boxcar for VBS 1 and 2. That's confirmed. We have 4 tank cars and 2 hoppers for Mariani, and that has been confirmed. We have a rail car for Jackson Plastic. Oh, I forgot the Jackson Plastic car right there. Then Mariani, which is confirmed. And then we have 4 tank cars for receiving and 2 tank cars for shipping. We have one of our receiving cars right here, and then we have our other shipping car down there. So we got our 4 tank cars, and then our 2 shipping cars. Now we can confirm this with the join, and then we'll be ready for Cecito siding. This switching job took a little bit over an hour and 10 minutes in Jackson Yard. Our time of arrival was at a little over 12, around about, yeah, an hour. It took us an hour to switch this train. Up, stop, 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 stop. Now we're going to shove. This is how we're going to do this maneuver for Cecito. So hold on 1 second. I don't know why I turned those two cars on. Now we're going to drag up. Now we're going to PLG, and we're only going to shove to get to the clear of the switch for this interchange. Because we done confirmed this train almost 3 times now. Switch the camera over to here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let UP drag out of the way in the clear so we can do this exchange. Let's uncouple. Uncouple, baby. Come on. There we go. We're going to PLG 2 times for the crossover. Copy these cars back together. Now, we got Santa Fe now has the switch list, even though dispatcher had already sent it to them. All they're doing is just sending the train over here. We're not going to confirm. They don't have to confirm anything until they actually have to do the job of this switching. which they don't because they're going to do the other job that's already over there at the siding. This is our next day job, if that makes any sense to anyone. In other words, they want to stay 1 day ahead of schedule. So if anything happened and they're not able to get the train, they already have a spare. And oh, come on. Now there is an issue I didn't realize and I forgot about it, is that we're dragging into Jackson Yard because I didn't put that switch in right. So I'm gonna have to do an adjustment on the switches so that we won't tie up into Jackson Yard. Because this is now an issue I didn't realize. That's the reason why I always switch from the other side of the yard. Did not expect that to happen. Did not think of that. I really did not think of that. Now this train is gonna sit down in the bottom. Well, I try to figure out how in the world did I screw this up. And I was shoving too fast and the train got messed up. But it happens. That's my fault for shoving too fast, but I was trying to I was shoving over there out of Jackson Yard, and the engine kept dying out because the track is not clean, because it wasn't supposed to go in the Jackson Yard, and I forgot I didn't put that switch in there, the crossover over to Santa Fe line. Me and my nonsense. So, but despite that, it wasn't too bad. I wasn't expecting to work that well going into Jackson Yard. So I'm coming up with an idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's an idea. Okay, now that we got this baby in here, we got to pick up the other train and take it over to VIP and switch out VIP. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for coming. I gotta stop this video because the battery is going low, so I'm gonna switch over to another battery, guys. So this is a sort of an intermission. So go get your coffee or beer or whatever, and then click over to the next video and watch part 2. Until then, y'all take care, and again, Merry Christmas.